Diddy has a release date, but he may be in bigger criminal trouble than any of us originally thought. I'm Melba Pearson, also known as the Resident Legal Diva, and it's time for the Daily Diddy. Now, I brought you daily trial updates for the P. Diddy trial until we got a verdict. He was convicted. He's now in prison, but that is not the end of the story. Of course, I had to bring you updates. So, in the Diddy case, he was convicted and is serving 4 years on prostitution related charges. He has a release date now of May of 2028. However, there is a new criminal case currently swirling around having to do with an incident that happened back in March of 2021 involving a producer who's going by the name of John Doe, where Diddy allegedly SA'd him. So, first off, this producer had been working with Diddy and also CJ Wallace, who is the son of the late notorious B.I.G. So, he had gone with Diddy for a meeting. Some bizarre behavior ensued, including him pleasuring himself in front of John Doe and actually throwing the t-shirt that he pleasured himself on, throwing it in the face of the John Doe. So, of course, he's like totally grossed out. And this is something that happened back in February of 2020. Even though that weird incident happened, they still kept communicating. John Doe went out to California to basically talk to them about him being Diddy and CJ Wallace about their work relationship. So now fast forwarding to this pivotal meeting in March of 2021, John Doe ends up meeting up with Diddy, but then there were also a whole bunch of other guys in the mix that were waiting for him when he came to this meeting. And John Doe was blindfolded, he was beaten, and he also said that he was SA'd by Diddy. And basically, it was just a horrible experience for him. CJ Wallace allegedly was present, felt really bad for John Doe in the aftermath, tried to get him help. Well, John Doe ended up reporting it to his local police because he lives in Largo, Florida. So he reported it to Largo, Florida police. They were working with LA police to get this investigation going. Now, keeping in mind, in California, the statute of limitations for sexual assault is 10 years. So this is within the frame. In addition to reporting what happened to the police, he also filed a civil lawsuit in July of 2025. The next hearing on that case is scheduled to be in December of 2025, but at the same time, the criminal case and the criminal investigation is ongoing. So there is a distinct possibility that even though Diddy may have this release date of May of 2028, if the district attorney's office in Los Angeles basically takes a look at the evidence, there's enough there, they can file charges, which means even though he may get out under his federal charges, he may end up getting tried in the state of California for what he did to John Doe. And it's also possible that Cassie could end up being a witness just in terms of if the DA wants to talk about prior bad acts or prior instances where Diddy assaulted people. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Take care.